are going to watch Love and Hip Hop's their new saga, 6-week saga they have going on right now. I call it a saga. It's Love and Hip Hop's the cast from Atlanta, Hollywood. I'm sorry, my lips are dry and I don't have any of my stuff right here. I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute after I eat. But so yeah, they have the cast from Atlanta, Hollywood, New York, some of them, New York, Miami, all here at this resort or whatever for a family reunion. And yeah, I think we need to get into that because that was my show. Like, that's something, honestly, my husband and I both watched, were the Love and Hip Hop, you know, reality drama BS. It's entertainment. It's fun. I mean, it's just something to watch and kind of laugh at and whatever, talk about. So they have the very first one, the VH1 Family Reunion Love and Hip Hop Edition. Let's go ahead and get into episode 1. And while that's pulling up, we also gonna get into this taco bowl. So good. I have tomatoes, jalapenos, 3 different types of cheese. I have like a nacho cheese. What in the world? Let's try this again. Okay. So it has 3 different types of cheese, Kobe, Jack, and I have a nacho cheese. Oh, and I also put a little bit of sharp cheddar that I had left. Tomatoes, sour cream, green onion. Rotel is in here for sure. Some lettuce. Oh, look at me making a mess. Some lettuce. And yeah, it's so good. Dropping lettuce. Look, that's Mama D talking about working through stuff and yada yada. But you be starting stuff now. You wasn't supposed to be there for that. We're gonna get into it. Definitely need more jalapeno. You know, we'll be going back into the kitchen real quick to get some. Let's see who all they bring out on this. And which series is your best or your favorite? We watched Atlanta the most, like really stuck with it. Hollywood, we watched it, but it was just, some of those Hollywood episodes were so over the top. It literally felt like a Hollywood production. Like, this can't be real, some of this stuff. That's how I felt about it anyway. But Atlanta was, you know, the most popular for us. New York was cool. I watched New York, or the, you know, original back in the day, and then had stopped watching it and went back to it. So New York is okay. It's definitely had its run of casts for sure. I'm gonna have to go get these jalapenos, so I need to get it. Okay. I'm not even gonna cut it up. We going on in. We just gonna bite into it. That's what I like to do. There goes Simon now. We'll be Trick Daddy talking about some kissing cousins.
Yes, please. There's nothing needs help on the table. fish fry, a banquet. We all attend church together. Let's give it a little air. After all, we are family. I just wanted to tell you, thank you. I noticed you checked on my husband when he was going. Because y'all never met, right? Y'all never met. Last few years my family have had.
Now,
I need this more than ever.
Yandy still calling Mendeece's husband. The last of my recollection is she didn't even send in the paperwork, which made it a legal marriage. Did she ever send that paperwork in? What's going on with that? Because we using the husband word.
You know, Kamala's the AKA. Oh, I know she's an AKA. Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to go in and hop in. Where from? So Young Jock brought his son. Mama D here. Yandy here. But Mendeece's not here yet. Ray J's so weird to me. He walks in and says, I have a Hermes blanket on, bitch. So what? What do you mean? Paris and Sierra just showed up. While Paris is on here, I feel like I have no clue why she's on this reunion episode. Yes, she was on the previous Love and Hip Hops, but I feel like they should have had staple cast, like not somebody that came in like within the last year. And what is she really like? Wasn't she just a friend? What is she on there for? April comes in. Okay, she's been on there for a while. Fizz, of course, they're gonna have Fizz and April. They need a storyline. So Carly comes in with her daughter. Daughter looks dead on her too. They look great. Her and Sierra beefing again.
I noticed that Carly and Sierra wasn't speaking. Those two are thick as thieves. I'm like, what happened? Why y'all not speaking?
Trina and her cousin just walked in. Okay. Now I did hear Trick Daddy's restaurant in Miami was good now. Alright, Scrappy and the band just got in.
It's no secret. There's always something going on in the palace. But I'm here all the way from Atlanta to fix the things that are fractured in my family. I'm hungry as hell. To me, family. I got on an Hermes blanket.
And then he says it again. I got on an Hermes blanket. Bitch! What are you saying? Where your wife at, bro? That's taco salad. Woo. Bang. I'm gonna be using my Bud CBG lip balm. Y'all follow my Bud Babe page, okay? Ladies. Alright, so Young Jock reminiscing, him and Carly. Like I said, her daughter here dead on her. Mendeece's just showed up with his mama. I want to know, is it normal for wives to have issues with their mother-in-laws? I'm seeing it on every show. Is it something that's painted for us to see? or is it something that's really happening? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I want to know. This ain't my line, but this is, I like this Wet n Wild glassy gloss. I'm not even sure if y'all can see that, but I like it. I use it after my lip balm from my brand. So, Mendeecees brought his mama, didn't tell his wife. How would you feel about that? I know how I feel about that. How you feel about that? I'm not cool with it. I'm gonna be honest. We supposed to be communicating. I don't even know if y'all can see me. I'm up here getting comfortable, relaxed. So Mendeecees is pretty much saying he's having a rough time adjusting a little bit because he went from lockdown to lockdown to the COVID lockdown. And also he's having trouble, you know, now that he's making legit money, I guess, banks don't want to deal with him because they knew he was charged with money laundering. So that's unfortunate for sure. I don't know.
I miss Sierra, and I hate that we're still beefing. I just don't know if she knows how to be a real friend. Some people befriend you for a reason.
But why? Wait a minute. So they had, I gotta pause this real fast, because Carly was just saying that she said something about Sierra in the blogs. And so it said Carly and Sierra. Now, I could be tripping. It said Carly and Sierra feud. But I almost am for certain there was a picture of Serena Williams and not Sierra. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I got to rewind it and see if I'm wrong. I just got to look at this. Okay, I rewind it. I got it back on point now. I swear to God, that do not look like. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Watch this episode and y'all tell me if that look like Serena Williams or Sierra. Y'all tell me. That picture does not look like Sierra to me. It looks like Serena Williams.
We'll talk one day, but I don't think this is the time or place. Trina, you got your reunion event worked out yet? What we doing? I think we should do something fun tonight for the ladies. Oh, sexy. Girls party, girls night out. I'm with it. Girls only, so I'll see you guys tonight. What's the attire? Pajamas, lingerie, pajamas. The sexier the better.
Listen, how about this? How about this? Y'all dress like it's for ladies and then we come. Hey.
They're like, no.
I like that trick. No. Now me, Mama D, and Yang is hosting this reunion. But I didn't expect for us to do all the work. So I asked a few other people to plan their own events. But when Trina mentioned doing a pajama party, she ain't said nothing about it being girls only. Now you're going to break us up in the school half of the reunion, and it's just day one. So listen, everybody, hey!
Oh,
Mama D got something to say.
that reach gave me the release I needed on my hip.
Can I call you daddy?
Mama D plays too much. And Scrap be looking like, that's my mama and I love her, but boy, the facial expressions he be making tell it all.
It took a lot to get us here.
Her hair look good. I usually hate Mama D hair.
Times like these, we need to keep our family close. Rick can really cook. It is good.
Harry said she lost weight. I mean, I don't see it. Good for her, you know, but I don't see it. She looks the same to me. She's always been pretty, but she looks the same.
Trying to figure out what to wear for this lingerie party.
Just keep it respectful.
I mean, it's all girls, so it's not like it can be disrespectful. This is like a little lacy top, and then I have these lacy underwear.
You gonna have cheeks out and everything? I would think you want to say something like that for me.
All right, wait. I got another option. These shorts, but you know, most of these girls are young and fab. Why I gotta look like the old grandma? Bougie.
Right.
No?
I think I'm older than him. I don't know. Yanni might be older than me, but I can be bad and bougie. Fucking crazy.
For 4 years. With Pamela Hand-Jack? Yeah, like, come on, enough is enough, goddammit. Since Medici's come home,
He like tired of the kids sleeping with me. We don't have kids. If we did have kids, was they sleeping with us? No, I don't sleep with kids. Even the kids that I've kept back in the day. If I kept your kids, your kids was not sleeping with me. Period. I tried it with my friend's son when he was a baby. And when I tell you this little boy was in my stomach, on my head, on my back, everywhere, doing cartwheels and flips pretty much while he sleep. That was it. I said, oh no. No cheering in the bed for me. And when I used to keep my cousin's daughter a lot, I had a bed here for her. It wasn't no in the bed with me. You might have fell asleep in my bed. You wasn't sleeping in my bed. No.
My relationship with Mama Carly. Women is power. We got a black woman as vice president right now. Anyway, today at the barbecue, Mama D was like, them and Scrap been talking about divorce. So
that was dirty.
I heard the word divorce mentioned.
That is not her business to be telling nobody that.
She said that?
I'm not having that.
Yeah, she was like, you need to fix.
How would y'all feel about that? If your mother-in-law, even if it was a topic that she knew about, how do you go out to tell other people that? Like, that's crazy to me. Has that ever happened to y'all? Like somebody disclosing your like marital business? Like people really do that? Right. That's crazy.
I'm not giving nobody the benefit of.
Period.
If you say it, you know what I'm saying? Stand behind that.
You got some explaining to do, woman. Back to commercial break. Back to
be themselves, to unwind, you, and you. This is how we're gonna handle this, okay? Tonight's your night. I want us to really connect and feel safe to speak freely.
This little shimmery ensemble Trina got on though. I need it. Like I ain't got nowhere to wear that to, but it's so shimmery and cute. I don't blame you.
Definitely need this little turn up with the ladies, so it's looking like it's about 10:30 right now. Mama D, I'll worry about that later. Just a little wee
Okay.
right here. Welcome to Trina. Intimacy on the first date. I'd rather just be.
Intimacy on the first date. Honestly, a no for me. Never done it. No. It's a no for me. Not judging anybody. You're grown. If you two consent adults, that's what you choose. That's what you choose. For me, it's a no for me.
I don't know what the hell the ladies thought because they was having this nice little pajama jam. We talking about we just gonna stand by and stand down in our rooms.
He said, y'all thought we was gonna stand by and stand down. They all circled around a little the fire pit.
Last question is for all the ladies. Are you submissive in a relationship? Yes, I can be submissive, but I'm not gonna shut the up. Why we always gotta be so strong? We're all transparent. We're all beautiful women. I love that. Come on, baby. Come on, Yandy, and let's help us out this boy. Because enough is enough. I've always seen how close you two were. And I could always tell the love that was there. Things happen with friends.
That's true.
I understand how you feel betrayed by me, but I'm genuinely.
Sometimes I feel like the check that they get from these shows get in the way of the friendship because you willing to go to a certain length for more TV time because the more TV time, the more check. And that's been admitted to by a lot of cast members that have left the show, like, saying, you know, they felt like it was too much for the check. Like, they was exposing their, whether it was their family, their life, you know, whatever. Like, and sometimes the friendship get in the way. She said maybe his mama. Paris says Yandy and Bam. Who invited y'all's husband? Maybe his mama. Scrappy is stupid. He's funny.
Again, it seemed like it was a misunderstanding. So it's just like, yo, I'm telling y'all, good people are so hard to come by, for real.
That's true.
Can you show me?
But I mean, if they've been beefing like this back and forth, sometimes you gotta cut them loose. You can't always stay in the friendship because of the years y'all had behind you. Sometimes enough is just enough, and sometimes y'all have to figure out whether y'all have grown apart, and maybe that's why y'all bumping heads so much, or were y'all really friends like that to begin with. I'm a firm believer of somebody's in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. I've had that happen to me. I've had a friend that we were like great friends. I talked to her every day. And then out the blue, it was like I was the only one reaching out. Then once I stopped reaching out, it was just like zero contact. And I was confused by that because we didn't have a falling out. But maybe for the time that she was in my life, maybe I needed her at that point and maybe she needed me at that point, and we just didn't need each other anymore. I thought we were still friends, but maybe we're not. And not to say that we're enemies, but it was just weird. Like I said, we literally talked every day and all the time. I mean, nonstop. We were always at functions doing stuff together. Her boyfriend and my husband, like, it was just weird. So, you know, I don't know what happened with that, and it is what it is. I don't dwell on the past, so I just move on. And that's not the only, you know, friendship I've had like that. There's been plenty others, but the more recent would be that one. So
how's this coming along? Are y'all bonding? We having a good time. How do you feel that I came on here without you knowing? I'm gonna be real, I wasn't expecting you to be here because me and him, we haven't had any time with just us. You said that you didn't have a lot of time with him, but you took him away from me, and I didn't get a lot of
y'all moms gotta stop saying that. There ain't no women taking your son away from you. You gotta stop with that. That is She said I got a problem with both of y'all. What would you have a problem with Yandy for? Like, he lives with Yandy. He's married to Yandy. They have children together. What do you expect him to do? Come spend the night with you and sleep in the bed with you at night? Come on, moms.
For over 4 years, but I mean, she's been with us nonstop. She comes to the visits. Like, can I just get a vacation with my husband, please?
See, that's how she wanted a little long time.
I don't want to ruin this little party, and I'm definitely not trying to have an argument with Mama D, but if she keeps being messy, like this little stunt she pulled at the barbecue, then we're going to have a problem this weekend. Before I got to the barbecue, I heard that you had a little conversation with Sierra, and I felt like it was hella inappropriate. I was caught totally off guard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's
First, I need to apologize for being a drunken state.
She said being in a drunken state. That's not an excuse, and I'm sorry. Like, I'm not coming with this. I'm not coming, you know, I'm not okay with that style apology. That's not why she upset. Why would she have brought that up? You went to Sierra and Jock and said something you should have had no business saying. Now you want to say it's because you accidentally sent Scrap his ex phone number and she tapped into his phone. Mama, D, stop. You just be way too in the business. Right.
But why they talking without me?
Because you know it's something with Mama D.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that.
That's how I feel, though.
Okay, so it's not that way.
She said, I don't think I crossed the line. You did.
That we were getting a divorce.
Coming up on Love and Hip Hop Family.
He don't sound happy about that.
Listen, man, if we gonna be doing all that, man, I'm not gonna be out here.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm
Right, he don't come out here for all that.
okay. That's just
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
okay. Okay.
My son Scrappy want to throw me up on the bus. Now that the bam is sitting in front of me. Oh,
Girl,
no,
bye.
No. Who you think I got the information from? His ass. I'm not
But it wasn't for you to go tell nobody.
their marriage.
Man, you ain't said nothing to me about none of this. Like, I'm really hot, man. My words skipping and everything, man. I'm mad.
He said my words skipping and everything. Like, I feel you.
I told y'all ain't finna play with me out here, bro. I'll be out this bitch.
This season on Love and
So, this season, what we see in the previews, Erica shows up. I wonder what other surprises. Is Princess gonna show up? It seemed like it's gonna be interesting to keep up with.
Y'all know they had wild boars out here?
Really, what are you gonna do if you see one?
He said, I'm gonna hit it over the head with a rock.
2020 has been.
You said I wasn't there for your birthday.
I'm gonna continue to watch. I like it so far. I wish they had some other cast members. Like I said, some of the more ones that had some bigger storylines. Like Paris didn't really have a storyline, so I feel like she's a filler, and I don't know why she's on here. She cool, but I just don't know why she's on here. Thanks for watching, y'all.